Hello YouTube, my name is Nero, and today we have some Call of Duty Ghosts in another episode of Chem Strike Saturday, which of course is the weekly series here on my channel where subscribers send me in Chem Strikes. Speaking of subscribers, this gameplay was sent in by one of the most featured guests here on the show. No, not COD Ghost 619, it was sent in by Levithan. Levithan is one of the premier guests, I would say, here on Chem Strike Saturday, where he's been featured probably 5 or 6 times at this point, and all the stuff he sends in is just really, really cool stuff. So what we got going on here is a game of domination on the map Ignition, which of course is a remake of the classic Modern Warfare 2 map Scrapyard, which was one of the better maps in that game, all things considered. Of course, a lot of things are ruined in Modern Warfare 2 because of the fact there are noob tubes everywhere, and that game is basically unplayable for a lot of lobbies you get into. Like, you'll go play, 2 hours of Modern Warfare 2, and you'll probably play 2 or 3 games that were actually fun, because the other ones are just people noob tube. And yeah, it's awful. Infinity Ward, I'll never forgive you for going back and fixing. You guys remember this? Back in the day, there was this problem because there was a picture frame that had some kind of like Islamic writing or something on it. It was hung in the bathroom, and apparently it was offensive to have something like that in the bathroom. So Infinity Ward ended up hearing that. They went back like 3 years after Modern Warfare 2 was out. They went back and they patched the window frame. But while they were in the game, they did not patch One Man Army. They did not patch Danger Close. They did not patch the noob tubes. They basically said, you know what, screw you guys, we don't care. And I'll never forgive Infinity Ward for that. It's one of the best damn games ever. Just fix it. Just fix it. But they decided not to. And because of that, a lot of people are wanting Scrapyard to be remade in some of the newer Call of Duty games that aren't completely broken. And that's what we end up getting here with Call of Duty Ghosts. We end up getting the map Ignition. And it's great, man. This just brings back memories watching this gameplay. It reminds me of all the nuke runs that I went on during Modern Warfare 2. Because when you get the enemy team at the A flag, it's okay to have them at the C flag. Don't get me wrong, because they basically have that giant warehouse that they're stuck in. But when you have them at the A flag, oh man, you just dominate people. So we saw earlier on in the Chem Strike where he's taking people out from the building. Now we're seeing this little water tower where he's next to right now. That's another pretty frequent spawn point. And if you kind of just take over those 2 areas, that's where you're going to find a ton of people and you're going to get a lot of kills. Regardless if you're going for a nuke in Modern Warfare 2, you're going for a Chem Strike here in Call of Duty Ghost, you're just going for lots of kills in either one of the games. If you have them at the A flag on this map, you are going to have some fun. Let's go over the perks here and what we got going on here with the golden CBJ, because it's just one of the worst guns in the game, right? So it's crazy, one, that he has it gold. But it's also crazy that he's doing well with it. So what we got going on here for the perks is we're using Ready Up, fantastic perk. We've got Agility that allows him to move faster. A lot of people try and pair Agility with Marathon, because if I'm moving faster, I gotta have unlimited sprint. You don't need that. Just having Agility just makes you that much faster. It's kind of like having Lightweight in Black Ops 2. So Agility is a great perk. We have Dead Silence, which is just one of the best perks in the game. It has been since 2007. Makes it so the enemies can't hear your footsteps, as also makes it easier for you to isolate the sound of enemy footsteps. We've got Scavenger, which works out very well on submachine guns, because you're gonna need some ammo, and you're using a submachine gun, typically you're going to run over people quite a bit, so that way you can just grab the scavenger packs off of them. We've got Focus, best perk in the game in my opinion, and we've got Hardline, which allows him to get his specialist bonus a bit faster, and thus he'll have more perks, and thus it'll make it a bit easier for him to get his Chem Strike. But we're pretty high up here in the kill streak. We're going to make our way, after going underground here, which is a new feature, into this building, and we end up getting the Chem Strike right there. So I mean, that's it, man. That was the Chem Strike. It dominating people at the A flag. He did go into B and cleared out people from B a little bit. He did go underground, which of course is a new feature here with the map that they added. It wasn't that way in Modern Warfare 2. They ended up adding it here just for the map Ignition here in Call of Duty Ghosts. But still, for the most part, he had the enemy team today. If there's one thing you can take away from this video, and this is something that a lot of us that played Modern Warfare 2 have known since 2009, if you're playing on Ignition here in Ghost, or you're playing on Scrapyard in Modern Warfare 2, because keep in mind they're the same map, you want the enemy team to be at the A flag in domination, or any objective game mode. You want them to be trapped down here some way, one way or another. You want them to be trapped down here. It's definitely how you want to do it. But there's the end of the gameplay, a final score of 61-10. So 61-10 with the CBJ is just an amazing gameplay in and of itself. But the fact that he also got a Chem Strike with it, the fact that he's using a golden one, which is just crazy because it's a golden CBJ, which I don't see that ever. I don't like the gun. I can't even get like 30 headshots with the gun, let alone do all of the challenges for the gun to get it golden. So that's pretty crazy. Hats off to you, Levithan. Thank you for submitting this awesome gameplay. I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode of Chem Strike Saturday, and if you did, please be sure to leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves. And if you guys would like to send in your guys' Chem Strikes for next week's episode of Chem Strike Saturday, everything you guys need to see is on your screen right now. No commentary, no color correction. Try and render your video out at a very nice quality. Take that high quality video, upload to YouTube as unlisted, link me via personal message here on YouTube, and then congratulations, you have submitted your video for next week's episode of Chem Strike Saturday. If you guys like to go ahead and check out Mr. Levithan, He's a returning guest here at Chem Strike Saturday and is actually one of the most frequently appearing guests in the show's history. Chem Strike Saturday has just kind of grown so much over the months, hasn't it? I mean, we're well over 100 episodes into it at this point, and it's people like Leviathan that make this series successful. Chem Strike Saturday would be nothing without consistently great gameplay submitted by the viewers. That's the entire point of the video, is the viewers submit gameplays. I give a little bit of channel promotion. You guys get an awesome gameplay to watch. It just works out great for everybody. But without the viewers sending in the gameplay, it's nothing. I mean, sure, some people, I'm sure, watch Chem Strike Saturday because they like me, and I'm eternally grateful for that. But it's people like Leviathan. It's people like COD 619. It's people like anyone that has been featured here in the show that submit their gameplays. They're the reason that the series keeps going, and it's the high caliber gameplay that continues to be submitted week after week after week is the reason why when people see a Chem Strike Saturday video go up, they know it's going to be something great. And it's people like Leviathan here who are the reason why the series is kind of shaped into what it is today. If you guys want to check out his YouTube channel, it's youtube.com/KashanZilla. He hasn't been uploading a ton lately, but the videos on his channel are really entertaining to watch. He's got great gameplay, he's got great commentary. Like I said earlier, he's one of the people that really helped shape Chem Strike Saturday into what it is today. So head over there, give him all of your clicks. Just check him out if you guys haven't already. He's got a pretty cool YouTube channel. Maybe he's going to start posting more in the near future. Maybe not. You never know. You never know. I can't control other people's channels. But yeah, he's got a pretty nice channel. He's got some pretty cool stuff over there. If you guys want to go check him out, if you guys haven't already, there's a link on your screen as well as in the video description, so you guys go ahead and check him out. So hope you guys all enjoyed this episode of Chem Strike Saturday. And if you did, please be sure to leave a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.